The National Democratic Institute, in partnership with the International Republican Institute, deployed 20 observers to 16 states across the 6 geopolitical zones of Nigeria. The report from the mission highlighted issues of frequent failures of smart card readers to authenticate fingerprints, as well as disruptions and intimidation by party agents.
I think we saw that there were scattered incidents of violence, and I think it was also talking about vote buying. But it was not seen as pervasive on election day, per se, though there were incidents that were seen.
Political parties need to deal with some issues with regards to internal democracy, because while we note not too young to run, and everyone runs around the country and say youth are empowered, but they enter a primary process that is rigged against them from the day they decide to participate.
On pockets of violence that occurred in some states, the ONUSLIs and civil society groups to redouble efforts at advocating for the respect of the rule of law by all political parties and their supporters.
We approach this by making rather an appeal that Nigerians have to continue to work strenuously to avoid incidents of violence around elections.
The group used the opportunity to call on political parties and Nigerians to ensure elections in Nigeria is devoid of irregularities. Here are their recommendations.
Immediately after these elections, pursue a comprehensive and inclusive electoral reform process. Establish the National Electoral Offenses Commission and the Political Parties Registration and Regulatory Commission. Review the timeline for resolution of electoral disputes and ensure timely approval and release of the election budget.
Now, the NDI and IRI mission in Nigeria, while commending the peaceful conduct of the elections, hailed Nigerians as the heroes of democracy for patiently waiting to vote in spite of the postponement and delays in the voting process. Georgina, Ndukwe-Ezeanyika, Silverbird News, Abuja.